Hey everyone, Jen at Ink Paper Rubber here. As you can see, I have a whole table full of goodies to share with you today. So if you're joining us, welcome. I am glad to have you here. Just a quick reminder that if you are going to come by the store to shop in person, the mask mandate for the state of Kansas went into effect today, and so we do ask that you wear a mask or a cloth face covering, a bandana or something when you come to visit the store, because it is something that the state of Kansas is mandating. But as you can see, we have lots and lots of goodies to share with you today. We have a lot of new papers. A lot of them are holiday papers, and you may be thinking, oh, it's too early to start thinking about the holidays, but it's really not. We've got some Halloween and even some Christmas. These are some really cute papers, and I did not want to miss out on them, so we went ahead and got them in. We also have new products from the latest Hero Arts release. They are slowly but surely ramping back up and getting shipments out, so we're really excited to get this shipment in. So I think we'll just jump in. Hey there, Jan. At least I see one comment today. We'll see how many of your comments I see. If I don't say hi, or if I don't answer a question, it's because for some reason on my tablet I don't always see the comments during the Facebook Live. Once it's over, I can go back and see them, and if you had a question I didn't get to, I'll try and reply back to that. If you see something that you want to purchase, feel free to comment on here as usual with sold and the name of the item that you want. We are happy to hold it for you through the weekend. You can either come by and pay and pick it up, or give us a call and pay with a credit card, and we can hold for you until you can get in. Some of you may be going out of town for the holiday weekend, so if so, that's fine. Just a reminder, for the holiday weekend, we're open today until 5. Tomorrow we are open from 10 until 4. We're going to close a little bit early, and we are going to be closed on Sunday. We are going to be taking a holiday day on Sunday, so we will be closed on Sunday. So if you see something you want, if you have a chance to call or come by either yet today or tomorrow, that would be great. And of course, if you need something shipped, just let us know, and we are happy to do that. All right, so let's jump in. I'm going to start off with some papers. We got some great new papers. We've slowly but surely been getting some of the papers from the Bo Bunny Botanical Journal line in. We had this one here for a while. Hey, Cindy. And we got this one in last week. And we got another one in. This has all these beautiful flowers on here. I think these would be great individually cut out to use on something, or just would make a nice background. And then here, this fun circle pattern is the back side of that paper. So that coordinates with the other botanical journal papers that we have gotten in previously. This one is kind of a standalone paper, but it is a great galaxy paper. Whenever we have these types of papers, they're always really popular. If you don't want to make your own galaxy background, this paper will create that for you. Here is the one side of it, and here is what's on the flip side of it. And then we also got in this paper here. This is technically some 4th of July paper. It actually goes with the July 4th gnome paper that we have. We used that last week for our make and take, and you can see this side has the stars on it, definitely a little bit more 4th of July oriented, but this is just a great plaid paper. It would work really great for guy cards in addition to the 4th of July. Okay, let's jump into our holiday papers, and these are actually both from the Photoplay Gnome line, just like this paper is here. We had a spring one in, and we have this one for the 4th of July, and these are papers that they have for Halloween and for Christmas. So you can see here, like before, this is the Color Me sheet. This one is actually printed on really nice heavyweight cardstock, so it's great for doing coloring on. And you can see here that the little gnomes are all ready for Halloween in their various costumes. And the back side is just this striped that you can color or leave black and white as you wish. The rest of the papers that are in this line, this one here is a fun one with all of the different potions on it and this great stripe on the back. I love this one because here we have gnome ghosts. What's not to love about a little gnome ghost on here? So I think that one is really fun. And here, just this print on the back side of it. This is a great Halloween diagonal stripe paper. And here's some great polka dots on the back. So even if you're not into gnomes, that's just a great Halloween paper. Here we have one with the bats on it. And a great cobwebs on the back. Then we have a cut apart sheet. So this is an easy way, even easier than the Color Me sheets, to make some Halloween cards. If you don't want to spend a lot of time, just use a cut apart sheet and this great argyle on the back side of it. And then finally we have another cut apart sheet, and this one has mostly smaller elements than the first one on it. And again, this is great for cards or scrapbook pages or other projects, and this orange print on the back. We also got in their Christmas gnome paper. And again, I know that is a little ways off, but this was so cute and I did not want to miss out on it. So here you can see they are all dressed up for the holidays on the Color Me sheet. And this is actually a really fun Color Me on the back side with the Christmas lights. And then the other papers that we have in this line for the holiday gnomes are here, where they're out enjoying their winter activities, and this fun ho 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 on the back. There is a great candy cane print, and here is a light print on the back side of that. A nice red and green plaid. So again, a lot of these, even if you're not into gnomes, are still really good papers for the holidays. And this is a really nice red and green subtle print on the back side of that. Here we've got some holly and the little mini dot print on the back of it. And there are also a couple of cut apart sheets here that come in this line. And a great candy cane type stripe on the back. And then this one here is actually designed for if you wanted to do an advent calendar, because you can see all these images have numbers on them. If you don't want to use an advent calendar but you like these images, just go ahead and use them, and you can put an embellishment over the numbers there and no one will ever even know that they are there. And then a fun snowflake print on the back side of it. The last 12 by 12 paper I have to share with you today is we did get back in some more of this paper pack from Photoplay. This is their Living the Quarantine Life, and you can see it has some of these really great papers, especially if you are a scrapbooker. Maybe you want to do some scrapbook pages about this time. And this has got 8 sheets of 12 by 12 double-sided paper in here. It is only $9.50, so it's actually a really good bargain. So that is Living the Quarantine Life. All right, let's come around here on the table, and I do have some more papers here. These are smaller paper pads. These are from Simple Stories, and it's part of their whole Simple Vintage line. We had some of their Simple Vintage Coastal in a month or so ago. And this is from their line that's called Great Escape, and it has much more of a botanical theme. This is a 6x8 paper pad. It is $8.50, and you can see here we have the botanical images, the mushrooms, the ferns. We have some butterflies and grasshoppers, and then just some nice prints on some of these. So that is the Great Escape 6x8 paper pad for $8.50. We also have some washi tape that goes with this. This is the Great Escape washi tape. You get 3 different rolls of washi tape. You can see here that one has the mushrooms, and we have then also the fern print, and the other one looks like just kind of a subtle print. It's hard to tell. It looks like it might, actually I think it is a map. You can see right here, this one kind of has a matte print, and I think that's what that other washi is. So that's the Great Escape washi tape, and it is $5.50 for 3 rolls. This is not part of that line, but it actually might go really great with that. I thought this was a fun little stamp, and I don't have a sticker for it. I think these are only like maybe $2.50, and this is a compass. It is a clear stamp, so that is from Couture Creations. This is another paper pad that we got in. This is a 6x6 pad, and it is from a company called Ciao Bella, and this is the Microcosms, and again, it has kind of a floral botanical theme. You can see all of these different botanical images. There we have some butterflies. Just thought this was a really pretty paper. That is $8 for a 6x6 pad, and there are 24 double-sided papers in here, 2 each of 12 different designs. All right, next in, this was something that I had gotten in as an order for a couple of people, and I happen to have one of them left. These are some tags. These are from the Dina Wakley Media line, so these are really nice mixed media tags. This is the size number 8 and number 10 tags, so you can see they're pretty good sized, and you get 5 of each size, and that's just $3 for those tags. Next up, we're going to jump back into Photoplay, and there are actually some stamp and die sets that go along with the new papers that I just showed you, and these are all, they're not put together and such yet, but these are sold as a stamp and a die set. And this is the first one. This is the Gnome for Halloween, and it goes with the gnome paper. And as I mentioned, it comes with the coordinating die set, and that looks like that is $30.50 for that set. So not bad at all for a stamp and die set. And then this is the Gnome for Christmas, and again, it goes with that gnome paper that I showed you, the Christmas line. And again, there is a stamp and die set, and again, it is $30.50 for the stamp and die set. This is a die that we got back in stock. It's taken us a while. This is also from Photoplay. We got a lot of things from Photoplay in today. They've had some really cute things lately. This is their sentiment strip dies, and let me take a little walk up here because I think I still have one of the sentiment stamp sets in stock, except that I don't remember where I moved it, so that is a problem. Here it is right here. This is the Hello set. They had a lot of them. We had all the different ones, but they sold out other than this one. It comes with a big word, and then it comes with all the different parts and pieces that you can use with that word. So you can say, I just wanted to say hello, hello my sweet friend, etc. Lots of different ways that you can mix and match your sentiments. And this die set is designed to be able to cut out all of those little sentiments so that you can get the little sentiment strips. And so if you got any of the other sentiment stamps from that set, this die works with all of them. So it is great if you have those to cut it out. And this is $9.50 for this die set. That is the sentiment strips die from Photoplay. All right, one last thing before we move into some new Hero Arts. I also got in this fun stencil from Echo Park. This is officially part of their Halloween line that's called Witches and Wizards, and this is the only thing I have right now. It is the Enchanting Sky stencil for $6. It's a 6x6 stencil, and this would be great for Halloween projects. You can see it's got the stars and the little crescent moons on here, but I just thought that would be a great sky background all of the time, so I definitely wanted to go ahead and get that in. That is the Enchanting Sky stencil. Okay, let us move on to Hero Arts. And I think everything I have to show you here, except for one thing, is brand new. So let me show you the one item that is not new, and this is the Peekaboo Doors die. This has been around for a number of months. It's been really popular. They've had a number of stamp sets that go with it. This cuts out only on 3 sides, so it actually makes a little hinged door or window, and they have a number of stamp sets that this goes with. There was one that had presents and another one that had a fun street scene that this lined up with all the windows and doors, and they've had a number of other stamp sets that work with this as well, and they actually have a new one here that I will show you. And actually there is one other thing that we got back in stock that works with that. This one is not new. We had it before, but we've been out of it for a while. This is the Bookcase Peekaboo, and this one is designed so that you can stamp this background and then cut out the doors with that, and then you have all of these little things that you can hide underneath the doors. So this is the Bookcase Peekaboo stamp set. It is $25, but you get lots and lots of things on here. So that is what we have for that one. And now I think everything that we have to show you is brand new. It's either from the June release or from their summer release. And the first thing to show you are these new Infinity dies. They're Infinity mini dies, and Hero Arts has a lot of Infinity dies, and basically they're always a great value. You get a lot of dies. They're all the same shape, but they come in lots of different sizes. And these are new Peekaboo Infinity dies, and this one is the circle. And what it does is, you can see it cuts out on all the sides except for that straight side, and what that does is that allows you to make a little peekaboo door wherever you want on your project. So it's similar to this concept, but now with this you can use this with any of your stamp sets, and you can make a little peekaboo door on there wherever you want, and you have all these different sizes so that you can adjust them to suit your project. So this is the Circle Peekaboo. All of these die sets are $15, and looks like there's maybe 8 dies there, so a really good value. There is also the Rectangle Peekaboo, and again this is going to cut out on 3 sides, and you can see there that left side just scores so that it makes a little rectangular opening in your project. There is also the Oval Peekaboo, and that one you can see there on that right side, the flat side does not cut, so that's where it's hinged. And then finally there is the Square Peekaboo. And when we're done here, I'll go up on the computer and I will show you some samples of all this so you can get a better idea how these work. So that is the Square Peekaboo die, and all of those are $15. Next, here we'll show you. Here's a sample right here. This is a new stamp set I'll show you in a minute, but you can see here they've used the Square Peekaboo door, and so it makes this little opening so you can have a little surprise inside. And I love that these are Infinity dies so that you get all the different sizes. So those are really, really great. Next up, we have a couple of standalone dies. This one is called the Nature Border, and this one is really nice. You can see here we've got some trees and some grasses and things, and I will show you a sample. This one is a really awesome die, and this one is a little bit hard to tell, but this one is the Grapevine window frame die, and I think knowing that it's grapevines, now you can see the grapevines and the leaves, and here you can see the cluster of grapes. It probably is upside down in the package. It really should probably go like this, where you can see the grape clusters hanging down. So that is the Grapevine window. That one is $20. The Nature Border die is also $20, and those are A2 card size. We have a couple of stencils. This one is the Shooting Star stencil. This is really great for your galaxy backgrounds. Also, I know we're a little late, but this also I think would make a really fun 4th of July fireworks background. It is a 6x6 stencil. It's the Shooting Star stencil, and it's $8. This next one is the Sun background stencil, and it is $7, and I love that you get that center mask as well to do some really fun sun backgrounds. Okay, Let's jump down here. This is a new sentiment set. It is called Zen Messages. It is a clear set and it's just $12, and it just has a lot of great sentiments just to send to somebody, sending you peaceful vibes. You're my Zen in this crazy world. So just some nice ones. Take time to smell the flowers. So that is the Zen Messages clear set, and it is $12. Next up we have a stamp and die combo set. This is a new color layering set, and this one is called Howling Wolf, and this one is really fun. You can see here you get 3 layers for the wolf, and of course if he's howling, he needs to be howling at the moon, and you have a 2-piece layered moon, and then you also get some sentiments. That one's cute. How you doing? Thinking of a woo. So this is a pretty cute set, and there is a matching die set that is part of this. It is $26 for the stamp and die set, and you see you get the die to cut out the wolf and the moon. What do we want to do next? Let me go ahead and show you here. This is part of their Heroscapes line. They came out with this earlier in the spring. They had the 3 sets that were part of this. They had the tulips and the sunflowers and the lavender fields. And these are really great sets. This particular one is called Vineyard. It is $25 for the set. And you can see here that you get actually 4 layers to create your vineyard, your background, and then this layer and more on top of it. You also get some great add-ons here. Here we've got, looks like a picnic table. We've got a hot air balloon. We've got a wine barrel. We've got a wine bottle and glasses. We've got some little trees and houses. And we also have some sentiments on here. And then that is $25. And we have a few of these that are stamp sets only, and then we have a couple that are stamp and die sets. And you can see here you can cut out the whole entire piece, and you can cut out all the little elements. And again, this is a sample of that set, and so you can get an idea of what that looks like. Here is another new color layering Heroscapes set, and this one is Beach, and this one is really amazing. Again, I'll show you some samples. You see there we have a couple of layers for the water. Then we have all kinds of fun add-ons, someone sunbathing on the beach, and we've got a paraglider, somebody is out there surfing, we've got some birds. We have some trees and shrubs and bushes, so this is a really fun one. Actually, it looks like there may be rocks there. That one is really fun, and that is $25. And again, we have some just the stamp set, and we have some that are the stamp and die set together, and that's what that is there. The combo set is $37, and the stamp alone is $25. Let's show you these 2 next. These next 2 are collaborative clear sets, Hero Arts in collaboration with a couple of other companies. This particular set is called Please Deliver, and it is a collaboration between Hero Arts and Inkblot Shop. And this one is really cute. You can see here we've got like a lined index card. We have some other fun little things, the pencil and the scissors. Love this one with the colored pencils. We have the row of envelopes, and here just a row of crafty supplies. We've got some to and from, Please Deliver to. This is the Please Deliver set. It is $25. And the other collaborative set is between Hero Arts and Honeybee, and this set is called You Are Amazing, and it has some really great uplifting sentiments. You are rocking this, eternally grateful, believe in yourself. This is the You Are Amazing set, and it is also $25. All right, getting to the end. Next up, we have a couple of great stamps that are part of the June release. This one, I love this one. This is a bold print. It is a cling stamp. It's a 6x6 stamp, and this one is called Milky Way, and this one is really amazing. Of course, this is a what I call a reverse or negative stamp, that everything that you see printed here in black is going to be what your ink color is, and then your paper color is going to show through. And I want to get close here so you can see. I think you can see the big stars there, but you can also see the little tiny dots in here that create your Milky Way background. So this, I think, is a really, really cool stamp. It is the Milky Way bold print, and it is $15. And this one is the Galaxy Peekaboo, and this is certainly designed to work with the Peekaboo windows and doors that I showed you earlier. I'll show you a sample, but it is also great all on its own. It consists of this large background stamp, which I think is really fun, constellations in the galaxy, and then it has all of these little elements that you can put inside the Peekaboo doors if you want. There are a lot of little sentiments, but I love these little images. The little spaceman, here we have a spaceship. We also have some aliens down here, and there's the little alien spaceship and the little telescope and stars. So this is a really fun set. It is the Galaxy Peekaboo set, and it is $25. And one last thing to show you. I am so excited about this. Some of you probably won't care, and I think others of you will be very excited. This is watercolor paper, and this is black watercolor paper. And black watercolor paper is not unheard of, but generally it's something that only art suppliers have, and so that's partly why I haven't gotten any in before. I don't order from those suppliers as often, but as soon as I saw that Hero Arts had their own black watercolor paper, I wanted to get some. And I don't know if you can see because of the packaging, this definitely has some texture to it. It is watercolor paper. It is $7 for the pack, and you get in here, somewhere it tells me on here, you get 8 sheets of 5.5 by 8.5 watercolor paper. So if you wanted to use this for an A2 card, each sheet would give you 2 cards from that, and you get a total of 8 sheets in here for $7. So that is the black watercolor paper. All right, let me take you up here on my computer, since my other tablet is still broken, and show you some samples. These are all Hero Arts samples. And this first one here is that Galaxy Peekaboo that you can see there in the background, and in the foreground is, I believe that one was called the Nature's Window die. You can see that there, that frame die that's all in black in front of that. Here again is the Nature's, I think it's called Nature Border, and that is really striking there. I can also see doing a sunrise or sunset scene there in the background, but I like how they've added the mountains in there. Here is the Beach Heroscapes, and I think that is a really amazing layering stamp. Just those 2 layers give you really that look of water, and you can see you've got the surfer out there and a paraglider up there in the sky. So that is a really nice layering set. Here is another example of that Galaxy Peekaboo, and here you can see they've used it with the Peekaboo doors that I showed you back at the beginning of our Hero Arts, where you can stamp the background and then cut this in to your background and then put all of the little sentiments and little images inside those doors if you want to. So that makes a really fun interactive card. Here is the Howling Wolf layering set, and I will point out that that background with the trees and the mountains is also a Hero Arts layering set that we do have in stock. It is from earlier, but we do still have some in stock. But that is a really nice wolf. That is a nice color layering, and I like that moon as well. Here is the Shooting Star stencil, and you can see they've used it twice. They've used it with the inked background there on the white, and then they've also used it, it looks like, with some silver glitter paste to make that background behind the kids there. And as I mentioned, I think that would also be a great fireworks background if you did that in some multicolors. All right, so here are some samples of the little Peekaboo Infinity dies. This is the Circle Infinity die, and you can see how you can just put your own little Peekaboo window wherever you want to on your card. So that is the circles. And here is one with the ovals. You can see how that lifts up. There is another sample with the squares. I showed you that one earlier. And here is a different sample with that vineyard layering set, so you can get an idea of what it looks like. And they've actually done samples up in a number of different colorways, which I really like. So I think that's fun when you can get different ideas for different colors. Here we have the Grapevine Fancy die, and we actually have the vineyard there in the background, so that's a good combination of those two. And here is a sample from the You Are Amazing stamp set that Hero Arts did with Honeybee. And here is a really cute sample with the Please Deliver. I love how they've stamped the envelopes on the back of their envelope, and then on the front of it they have the little colored pencils down there. All right, so I think that does it for now. Again, if there's something that you see that you want, just go ahead and comment, and you can come by today or tomorrow to pick up, or give us a call and pay with your credit card, and we'll hold it for you. That's all that we have for today. I hope you have a wonderful holiday weekend, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.